Hi guys, Yiannis here, and in today's video I'm discussing, do heart rate zones differ when you do different exercises? Welcome back to the channel guys, and if you're new to the channel, welcome. Please like and subscribe to the channel, and if there's anything you would like to see, please let me know and I'll try my best to put it on the channel. So on to today's video, and it's about heart rate zones. I know I've done many heart rate zone videos before, but this one's is about, does it differ with different exercises? Now, a few of you have asked me whether cycling is the same as running heart rate zones. Now, what I'm going to say, I'm going to use my experience. So from my experience, so firstly with running, I always find that the impact of running is that the zones are a lot higher than cycling. So I go by power zones on the bike, and I think a lot of people go by power zones. But if I was to go by heart rate zones, they wouldn't be quite the same as zone 2 training, but they'd be very similar to the difference between power and heart rate zone 2. However, so for example, my heart rate zone when I'm running will be a lot higher. So for example, if I'm on 130 towards the high end of my zone 2. Now, if I'm doing high-end zone 2 power on the bike, for example, which would be like 199 watts, and of course, watts is only for you. So everyone's watts powers is different because of their weight, etc. So because I say 199 watts, my weight is different to yours. So just so you get a bit of a understanding of the power. Now, if I was to go top end of my zone 2 power, which is would be roughly 199 watts, then I would find my heart rate zone would be about 115 to 119 beats per minute. So you can see, already the difference between the two is that the cycling is a lot lower. So I find that the cycling is a lot lower, and with the heart rate, especially when doing intervals, my heart rate doesn't get as high as it would do with running. So that's the difference between the heart rate zones for the bike and the running. Now with strength work, that's the same as well. The heart rate zones are different. They're a lot lower. I think it's because it's not to do with not as much impact, whereas running you've got a lot of impact, and then cycling you're using your legs, but not your arms, if you get what I mean. You're not using much of your upper body. So that's why I think it could be a difference between the two. Now, with swimming again is a lot lower for me as well with heart rate zones. So my zone, if I was to do zone 2 swimming, it would be a lot lower as well. So you're looking at like low 100 beats per minute. And when I do intervals, in swimming, I can never get my heart rate past 159. So my heart rate max is 179, but in cycling I've got my heart rate higher than that, then 159, and I've got my running higher than that as well when I do intervals. So I've not been able to get my swimming that high. So it is different, and I was told like a few years back that with the water and stuff, it does have in swimming, it has an effect with the way the oxygen comes in, and because your body's in water, it actually, I think it relaxes it or something, but don't quote me on this, which does make the heart rate a lot lower. But I mean, when I swim the masters group, my coach is always trying to get me to get my heart rate max higher, but for me it's a lot lower. So with heart rate zones, yes, they are, for me, they're different. I find they're a lot different exercises, and I think that's what I've seen and read on the internet, and I've spoken to some scientists, it is genuinely different. And I don't know why, but I think because running is a lot higher because there's more impact and you're using more of your body, if you get what I mean. But then the swimming, of course, if you look at that's low impact, but you are using all your body. But then you're in the water, which apparently affects the not your oxygen intake, but your heart rate. So, how do you find this useful? I thought I'd share my experience regarding my heart rate zones that are different. And thanks for watching, guys.
And the champions of this age group category, Henrietta Tarasavic and Yiannis Christodoulou. Christodoulou.